Hi everyone. Today we're going to talk about condition-based maintenance. I'm waiting for a representative from the pest control company that I hired 14 years ago when I bought this house. One of the things that they do for me is they prevent termites from invading my house. They use a system called Centricon, and the whole point behind it is that the termites eat the bait instead of eating my house, and they take the toxic bait back to their colony and kill the colony. But you can't just install the bait system and then leave it alone. It has to be monitored, hence condition-based maintenance. So I think I hear him. So come with me and let's go see what he has to say about it. Okay, Bert is here. But he doesn't want to be on video because he says he would have to ask his supervisor first, and I totally understand that. Let me just show you really quickly what the trap looks like in the ground, and then we'll go inside and we'll apply reliability-centered maintenance. Okay, there's a trap. So let's break this down from an RCM perspective. Let me introduce you to the P2F interval. The x-axis is age, and the y-axis is resistance to failure. This point on the curve is called P, or the potential failure condition. In our case, the P is a certain amount of bait has been eaten by the termites. Now, exactly how much, I don't know, because I didn't want to ask Bert that. He would think I'm seriously strange, and I'm not. I just love RCM. This point on the curve is functional failure. Now, in this case, functional failure would be pretty much all of the bait is depleted. Now, this interval is called the P2F interval. It is how long it takes to go from the potential failure condition to the functional failure. So the idea is to perform inspections at intervals less than the P2F interval. Now, Bert comes out every 6 months, so that tells me that the pest control company has identified that the P2F interval is probably something around 9 months, because you have to do the inspection often enough to leave yourself time to take action if you need it to. So let's go with that. We'll say the P2F interval is 9 months. Bert comes out every 6 months and checks the traps, which he just did. So we've determined that monitoring the traps is a technically appropriate task to do. Now we have to figure out if it's worth doing or not. Now, we don't need a hardcore calculation for this. I pay about $400 a year to have the pest control company monitor the system. If I didn't have that and termites infiltrated my house, that would be pretty gross. And it causes a lot of damage and would be very expensive. And I definitely wouldn't want to deal with that. So, in my opinion, it's definitely worth doing. So here's what I want you to take away from this. My mentor, John Mowbray, taught me that condition-based maintenance has nothing to do with how often something fails, but rather how quickly it fails. That is, how quickly does failure occur once the potential failure condition is detectable. And finally, I often hear people say, we can't figure out if we should do condition-based maintenance or if we should do reliability-centered maintenance. Well, here's the deal. Condition-based maintenance is a part of reliability-centered maintenance. So if you're doing RCM, you're already considering CBM. Thank you for watching.